You probably don't feel broke because of your rent or your grocery bill. The expenses that make your money vanish actually come from something so small you barely even register it happening: subscriptions. At first, they feel completely harmless. You trade a few dollars a month for a massive amount of convenience: access to an entire library of movies, ad-free music, or next-day shipping, all for the price of a cup of coffee. It feels like an incredibly fair deal. But the financial leak begins the moment you stop making an active choice to buy something and you start paying for it passively, on autopilot. You sign up for one streaming service, then a music app, then cloud storage. These $5 decisions compress into a single heavy monthly tax. Because it leaves your account in the background, your brain loses track. You keep paying long after you stop paying attention. No single app is going to bankrupt you. The danger of this model is the collective, invisible weight of all of them running at the same time. Our brains process a one-time purchase very differently than a recurring monthly fee. If you have to hand over $100 in cash right now, you're forced to pause and calculate the immediate value. This chart illustrates the frequency blind spot. Breaking a large cost into tiny monthly increments, shown as this flat line, looks manageable. But over a year, that low line adds up, eventually eclipsing the volume of that single upfront purchase. By decoupling the payment from the moment of use, the subscription model takes advantage of how we process small, regular numbers to make spending feel painless. This financial invisibility is highly intentional. Corporations know exactly how our brains process these small fees. They engineer the sign-up process to remove every point of friction. They hook you with free trials, hide auto-renewals in the fine print, and enable one-click payments so you never pull out your wallet. Modern business models prioritize the lifetime value of a customer over a single transaction, securing a continuous loop of recurring revenue. Boardroom metrics often prioritize low churn above all else. This means the most profitable customer on their balance sheet is the one who completely forgets they are paying. They optimize their services for endless retention, keeping you on the hook month after month, whether you log in or not. And this payment structure has migrated far beyond Netflix and Spotify. It's now baked into the tools we use for fitness, food delivery, and basic productivity software. This creates a reality where the same purchasing decision is made automatically dozens of times every single month. Take a look at a standard bank statement today. It is densely packed with endless rows of $5 and $10 microcharges, all firing quietly in the background. When the economy moves from ownership to access, you trade the permanence of a one-time purchase for a landscape of recurring costs that never end. The sheer number of these accounts makes them difficult to track, and the harder they are to track, the easier it is for your money to quietly bleed into the void. Pause for a second and ask yourself, how much of your personal wealth is actively funding services you haven't touched in months? The subscription model relies on staying in the background, but the simple act of looking at your bank statement brings the true cost of those choices back into focus.